Did Barack Obama really just say that boys need gay male role models to grow up properly? Are you kidding me? Is this where we are now? The traditional fatherhood is being swapped out for identity politics? Guys, strap in, because this one's wild.
And that's one of the things that I think a lot of times boys need is not just exposure to one guy.
Mm-hmm. One dad.
No matter how good the dad
is. He can't be everything.
He can't be everything. And then that boy may need somebody to give the boy some perspective on the dad.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
One of the most valuable things I learned as a guy was I had a gay professor in college at a time when openly gay folks still weren't out a lot, who became one of my favorite professors and was a great guy and would call me out when I started saying stuff that was ignorant. You need that to show empathy and kindness. And by the way, you need that person in your friend group so that if you then have a boy who's gay or non-binary or what have you, they have somebody that they can go, okay, I'm not alone in this.
Yeah.
Right? So
do not buy new windows if you live in Georgia. Americans living in zip codes starting with 30, 31, and...
So
we've got to expose what Obama allegedly said about young boys and gay role models. What? And we're breaking down the backlash that he's getting even from...
All right, y'all can watch the rest of that clip on the YouTube. There go the title, type in the title, Melanie King, my bad. That's her channel. But I was holding off on speaking on my thoughts on this subject because of how touchy it is. But I mean, after just seeing this, I feel like I just need to go ahead and speak on it. And first off, I've seen other clips of that interview with Obama from other content creators and stuff like that. The whole thing just seemed like it's staged. It seems like they're acting, putting on a role. In that clip right there, he seemed like he was reaching for a story to tell. And it may be his true story, it may be his true thoughts, but I believe this system, the Matrix, is breeding humans to be gay. And this is no attack on gay people. I don't have any hatred towards them. As far as how I feel about them, I feel like their hormones are imbalanced, which causes them to be the way they are. I feel like it's a hormone dysfunction. I don't hate them. They are who they are. I don't believe that they deserve to be hated or any of that stuff. But I do feel like to push that on children is horrible. To push that on society in general is, like she says, you're destroying the nuclear family. And we all know that that's what the Matrix is out to do. That's what keeps them in power, by keeping us pent against each other and breaking us down and separating us. Gay people have no reason to be loyal in a relationship. There's nothing they can do. There's no true substance that can bring them together for the long term other than their own willpower. So, and I say that because when they get together, I believe it's more so about their emotional need for a partner versus building a family and creating a legacy as a normal family would. So why do I say that I believe America has been breeding? I mean, they've been pushing this for a long time, from the point of when you hear about them putting hormones in the foods and the waters and stuff like that. They say that rumor has been debunked, but I don't think anybody just made that up just to be making that up. I do believe that this is something they have been pushing to do, turn more and more people, create hormone imbalance in more and more people. I feel like their numbers have been increasing, which in my mind proves that that's what they're doing. Because if they were trying to do the right thing, which is try to heal the hormone imbalances, recognizing that that's not normal, recognizing that that's not healthy to the family, they would be trying to repair any hormonal dysfunction. But instead they're promoting it and pushing it. And no disrespect to them, but throughout my life, and I'm from Atlanta, throughout my life, I never met a gay person with integrity. I think my first experience that I can remember was I had my first job. I was at UPS, and I would go in there for 4 hours a day, work hard, come out dirty and dusty every day, be on the bus getting ready to go home. And these two gay dudes walked up to me, asked me for a cigarette. I was smoking at the time. After I gave them the cigarette and proceeded to walk off, they started talking about me, talking about how he looked like he a bum. I look like a bum, but you just asked me for a cigarette. I mean, the mindset behind that is what stuck with me. Moving forward, I've been hit on multiple times from gay dudes that knew I was straight, which had me thinking, when they know that I'm straight and they're pursuing me the way they do, it makes me believe that they're trying to turn out straight men. It seems like that be the motivation for a lot of them. They just want to turn out a straight man because they don't necessarily be too interested. It's like they deal with each other, but they be more interested in the ones that don't look like they're gay. I've had three dudes that did not look like they were gay at all talk, you know what I'm saying, lead me on to believe that they was straight, tell me that they married and everything, and trying to get cool and be friends and stuff like that and hang out, and then start saying questionable things towards me, slowly trying to advance. And throughout those interactions, in the back of my mind, I kind of felt like they were gay, but they was telling me that they were married, so I'm thinking that's not the case. And for the most part, they actually were married, so it wasn't a lie, right? So they doing this behind they wives' back. And those are neat, and the ones that did that are usually the clean cut, well dressed, carry themselves professionally type dudes that you just wouldn't expect to be gay until you really just started noticing the signs after having conversations with them, right? But just from what I've seen, man, I see more mental trauma from them. And just from what I've observed and the workplaces and stuff like that, they're more, you could say that they have that because of the hormone imbalance, right? They have those parts of a female that make her a good employee for companies. And then they have that strength from a man without the rebelliousness. Because most men, they don't want to just work for a company that don't give a damn about them. Women are more tolerable to that because it's within them to nurture and I don't want to say be subservient. I don't want to use that word, but that's kind of what I'm getting to. They're more built for that within the system because at the end of the day, they are going to serve the alpha male. And the alpha male in America is a white man. The people that are running this system. And that is what they do. They serve him through this system. And so black men see that. And they're more rebellious against that. Black women have when it comes to the risk that this system is taking by having them in their companies and stuff like that, they have a heart. It's hard for the system to truly be able to trust them to go along in the path that they're trying to take them, right? Because they know at some point women will rebel against injustice. It's in their nature. No matter how, you can traumatize them and manipulate their minds and all that type of stuff, but it's only so far you can take that versus when it comes to gay people, the things that they have experienced and went through throughout their lives makes them more, and this is just what I've observed, because if you notice, a lot of them are heavy in that system. They're heavily pushing that system. A lot of the ones that run the system also are gay in that type of community. So they don't have a good reputation. I'm not saying all of them are like that, but They don't carry a good reputation. And I've given, like, I don't judge people. So when I'm approached by people like that and they want to be my friend and stuff like this, I treat them respectfully as I would anybody else. But these are the things that they have shown me. These are the things that I have seen with my eyes, heard with my ears. Majority of them are not healthy minded. And they damn sure not family oriented like that, all right? That's not in their nature to be family oriented. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't some that are family oriented, but I don't believe it's in their nature because I don't see that. I don't see them representing that. What I see them representing is the destruction of the nuclear family. They always in victimhood mentality, angry about people not accepting them. And throughout my life, I've never seen a gay person get bullied. So it's like, I've never, yeah, you could put it on TV. I'm pretty sure there's videos out there of it happening. But people stop doing that. It kind of calmed down a lot over the years, especially these days, right? Because a lot of them are in positions of power, and for whatever reason, I mean, yeah, you're gonna always have some toxic people that just lash out at them or whatever the case may be, but overall, I don't see any reason for them to be pushing so hard for people to be like them. Other than the possibility that this system is pushing that. In the apartments I was in, I've been here for like 4 years, and I've seen them change out the rent people 4 different times. All were black women, except for this last time. It's gay men in there. And that's what initially gave me that thought. They may be here to replace people in the working class, or the workers, period. Because from my perspective, they're more willing to tolerate the ways of this system. They fit better in the system. I feel like they're have a higher chance of getting jobs in any, whether it be a man's job or a female's job, right? They can cover both. So, yeah, I definitely believe that they're being bred to take over. And that's something we need to be paying attention to. Do I feel like we should stop that? No. I think they'll fit right into the matrix and be the perfect people to work in the matrix. I feel like that's what they're built to do. So I feel like y'all should let them have the matrix and build your own communities. Create a new system that works for the people. Stop supporting the matrix. And I'm out.